I believe you got quinoa.
Quinoa?
You got the quinoa milk. Ugh.
It's Quinoa.
Quinoa milk, yeah.
Quinoa milk. Whoa.
How is that spelled?
Yeah.
How do you spell that?
Quinoa.
It's Quinoa.
And it's
Quinoa.
not pronounced quinoa.
It's quinoa.
Wow, this is weirdly like dense.
Well, it's an ancient grain.
It's not the quinoa milk, but it's not anywhere near hazelnut, oat, or the ripple.
I'm sorry, what did you just call it?
Quinoa.
Yeah.
Quinoa.
Hey.
It's a disease.
It is a disease, a speaking disease. The quinoa milk, it's nowhere near the quinoa milk.
We have a problem that people keep saying quinoa for quinoa in this family.
Because
it's okay.
The last one is walnut.
Oh my god.
This pistachio, I think the pistachio is...
Welcome to Omnis Eat Vegan. My name's John.
My name's Jessica.
My name's Neil.
And I'm Sean.
And
He's
Sean,
our special guest.
Sean is our special guest today. And we are revisiting a product that we tried months ago. Actually, our very first video was non-dairy milk. And today we're here to try another set of non-dairy milk. We have 7 products here today. Even more than we had the last time. We had 6 originally, now we have 7. Sean was nice enough to bring us the pistachio and the walnut flavor, so that's all new. We also have hemp milk, hazelnut milk, quinoa milk, oat milk, and this one is called Ripple. It's a pea protein based milk. So I guess they're not milks, they're called non-dairy beverages. Basically they're non-dairy milks. We're gonna go ahead and test these. We started out trying non-dairy milk. Figured we'd go ahead and do another version because these product lines are just expanding every day. More and more products are coming out.
Anyway, we're gonna start.
Alright, so I've never tried any of these. I'm not sure that any of these guys have tried any of these. So these are going to be all new, unlike our original one where we've tried some of the different flavors. So we're going to go ahead and we are going to start with the
Hemp
milk.
Gross.
Alright. It doesn't smell like milk.
It smells like Rice Krispies.
It does smell like rice.
Tastes like rice.
It smells like Rice Krispies.
Tastes like rice.
It's not about rice.
Although it tastes better than Rice Dream. It actually doesn't.
It does not taste like rice milk.
It does taste like rice.
No.
Yes.
It has a more earthy flavor to it.
Brown rice.
That tastes rice, yeah.
Okay.
So it tastes.
It's almost,
Chunky.
it's not chewy, but it does have like some
It's
thickness to it, some chunk to it.
I like it.
I mean, I didn't like the Rice Dream, but this is definitely better. As a rice-tasting milk, this tastes better than the Rice Dream.
I bet this would be good in a milkshake. Give that nice earthy flavor to a
I could
milkshake.
see it in a milkshake.
It's already thick too.
I don't know. I don't really like that.
That's good.
I'm gonna give this a score of 2 out of 10 because I could definitely find another non-dairy milk beverage to take that place. I don't like that.
I'll give it a 6. 6 out of 10. It doesn't taste bad. It doesn't taste fantastic. I feel like there's a better one here that'll take top spot.
Okay.
So yeah, maybe a certain chocolate or vanilla, but we won't be biased.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a score of 4 because I agree with Neil. I have my eye on one of these milks. I think it's gonna come up big. Only because I think it would taste good in coffee or with coffee.
Okay.
The texture in this, like Jessica sort of said, it's maybe we needed to shake it up a little bit more. I don't know. I felt like the earthiness that Sean was talking about was a lot of that. There was a lot of free floating stuff in there. So
I'm looking at it not necessarily as a milk replacement. I'm just looking at it as a beverage, I guess.
Yeah.
There you go.
A non-dairy beverage. I liked the thickness. I liked the rice flavor because it wasn't a watery rice flavor. It was a milky rice flavor. So it had that milk quality.
Yeah, in comparison to rice milk, I agree.
Yeah. And it just, I don't know, it hit the spot. It was very, very pleasant. But I'm gonna go with a 6 as well because
Okay.
I don't wanna give it too high a score and then have to
want to back it down.
back it down. So I'll stay with the 6.
Okay. The next one is Hazelnut non-dairy beverage. Now, I will take note here while Neil's shaking that up that these first 4 do not have any vanilla flavor to them or any chocolate flavor to them. Then we have 2 vanillas and then a chocolate flavored at the end. So there is going to be a little bit difference as we move down the table here. This one has more of a yellow color to it.
That's weird.
That smells good.
It smells good.
Actually, doesn't taste. Again, doesn't taste bad. Definitely isn't. It definitely tastes a little hazelnutty. It doesn't
It's
have
very
enough.
heavy. I mean, if you don't like hazelnut, you're not gonna like this.
It's
at
weird.
all.
Also has like, for me, it has like a weird hint of chocolate nuts.
I smell a chocolate milk flavor when
Yeah.
I'm smelling it. It smells like chocolate milk.
Like,
But I think that's the hazelnut.
Yeah.
I think
I
yeah.
don't think that's actually chocolate flavoring, but
And
Yeah.
it's lighter. It's
it's not
It's
as
definitely lighter. It's not as chunky.
it's not as chunky as
I
that
just-
one.
for me. It's not as sweet as
Oh, I
the
think-
hemp.
I think it's sweeter.
Yeah.
Oh, I don't think so. You know, we all have our differences.
Yeah. What score would you give it?
I'll give it a 6 as well. Well,
Your
I'll give
time?
it a 7.
I'm gonna give this I'll go 6 or 7 as well. 6 or 7 out of 10. I think it's actually very pleasant. I could drink this, like Sean was saying, as just a drink. It's definitely hazelnut. If you don't like hazelnut, you're not gonna like it. But I do like hazelnut. But this is actually really good as far as I'm concerned. I think it has a very sweet flavor to it, and I think that's just the natural hazelnut flavor.
I'm gonna go ahead and give it a 8 out of 10. I really like the hazelnut. I think it would go good in mixed with a coffee or mixed with tea. I think that sweetness that I taste and that chocolate flavor, there's like, it's not a chocolate flavor per se. It's just that hazelnut. I think it would add to a lot of different beverages, or even recipes. So like if you were gonna make a pudding, a non-dairy pudding, this hazelnut milk would give it a chocolate flavor without adding cocoa or cacao.
I thought it was very good. I didn't enjoy it as much as the hemp. I'm not sure why the hemp really hit the spot for me, but it was thinner. It had a nice aroma. It had a very good hazelnut flavor. I think the ideal thing for that would be to put in your coffee. I think that would be a good replace your creamer if you like hazelnut creamer. So I would use that for coffee definitely. But I would overall just give it a 6. It's just slightly below the hemp for me, but I think that's because the hemp had more of that punch to it.
Yeah, I can see that. Okay, the next one we're gonna taste then is the
Quinoa.
the quinoa flavored non-dairy beverage. Ooh, this has a very
Holy,
veggie type
that's a.
corn almost.
There's a greenish look to this.
It is
That is unnatural.
sort of green.
It's unnatural for a beverage.
It smells it smells a lot like corn actually. It's weird.
Tastes like peas.
Peas, yeah.
Yeah.
That's actually not that bad for me. I don't know maybe I'm just weird.
Yes.
I've had it before. I've become desensitized to it. The first time I tried the quinoa milk, I did not like it. But now I'm used to it.
Okay.
It has a veggie flavor for sure.
Uh-huh.
Corn veggie flavor. It takes getting used to because it's very watery.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'd say it's on par with a rice milk for the texture of it.
I give it a 3. Then I like it.
I strangely find this enjoyable. Maybe because I like quinoa. I don't know, and all I'm tasting is quinoa. Actually, I smell like Neil said, like a pea or a corn type scent.
Oh, I was talking about taste.
But the taste, I think it just tastes like quinoa. So if you like quinoa, you'll like this. So I'm not going to give this a low score. I'm going to say this is like a 6 to me because it tastes just like quinoa to me.
As far as a straight beverage goes, this is a 2 or a 3. Maybe using it in a recipe. I think it has a lot of good nutritional value. So I mean, I'd definitely buy it again, put it in my refrigerator, but I would not just pick it up and drink it.
It's okay. I mean, I used the quinoa milk when I ate cereal. It's very thin. I would not drink it just as a standalone beverage. Its flavor to me, I'm not a big fan of its flavor, but I've become used to it. I haven't had that flavor before. I would give that a 3 out of 10.
Okay. All right, the next one we're going to drink here is the Oat Beverage. This has pretty much no scent to it at all. That's really good. It tastes like oatmeal. That's really good.
No, it just tastes like oatmeal.
I think it tastes like oatmeal. I don't know if there's any sweetener in it, but it's good. I like that a lot, actually. I'm going to give this one an 8 out of 10.
I'm going to go 8 out of 10 as well. I think it's definitely something that, for me, is a beverage. Like, I can just refrigerate it and drink it, along with the hazelnut. I was actually looking forward to both the oat and the hazelnut.
I'll give it I'll put it with the hazelnut. I'll give it a 7. I enjoyed it really much. A lot. I enjoyed it a lot.
Delicious. I give it an 8 because it is. It has a full flavor to it, but it's not as thick as the hemp. So
Yeah.
it works. It works. It's very versatile, I think. As long as you're okay with the sweetness, it is probably the sweetest of all of them so far.
I agree. And none of these are flavored with like vanilla or chocolate or anything, so it has a natural sweetness to it.
On to the Ripple, which is made from pea protein.
All I can smell is vanilla in this one. Wow.
That's literally this is literally just vanilla milk.
It tastes like a vanilla milkshake. It really does. I mean, you could probably
Strong
throw
vanilla
this
flavor.
in the freezer.
Oh, that's good.
Maybe fill your cup half full and throw it in the freezer, and then fill it the rest of the way full and just blend it up a little bit.
That's delicious.
That is really good. That is really good. I'm gonna give that a 9 out of 10. I mean, it just straight up tastes like vanilla milk.
I'm gonna give it a 10 out of 10 because that is
That's good.
dang delicious. I love it.
I'm gonna go with I mean, I know I don't want to seem like the dissenting opinion, but I am.
Party pooper.
I'm gonna be the party pooper. I think it's on par with hazelnut and oat for me. So I'm gonna give it an 8. All 3 of them to me are fine. I think I would cook with all 3 of them. I think that all 3 of them would make excellent milkshakes. All 3 of them would be great standalone beverages.
I give this, like John, an 8 out of 10 because it is really good. But I don't think I would eat that with cereal. That's the primary way that I consume milk. But it's really sweet. I mean, I would just use that. I mean, you could put a little Kahlua in there.
You could. That would be a very good drink.
That is a very good Kahlua. Yeah, that's a very good point. Point well taken.
Some Baileys.
Yeah.
All right, the next one we're gonna try is the vanilla pistachio flavored milk, or non-dairy milk.
That's all right.
That's interesting.
It tastes very similar to vanilla coconut milk that we've had and tried. So, I mean, it's fairly interesting. I enjoyed it a bit, and I'd probably give it a 6.
I'm gonna give that a 7 out of 10. I think it has a very mild flavor to it. I think it's very close to the texture of regular milk. I don't think it's very far off the texture. It does have a little bit of a smell to it that's not in regular milk, and the flavor is, obviously there's a little bit of a hint of vanilla in that one, but I think it's very mild, and I think that's very good. I could easily see that being put into cereal like Sean keeps saying, but I don't have a problem with that. I give that a 7. I think it's actually really good.
I'm gonna give it a 5. It's about middle of the road for all these milks. I mean,
I can taste the pistachio. It has like that very fresh pistachio flavor, like a mint almost. It's got that summery vibe, that just fresh, and the thickness is similar to a lot of. It's similar to the oatmeal thickness, I think, or the oat milk thickness. It's similar to that. And the flavor, I would have liked to have tried it without the vanilla flavoring. I think I would have enjoyed that more. As it is right now with the vanilla flavoring, I would give it a 5 out of 10.
So the final one we're going to taste here is a chocolate walnut flavor. All I can really smell is the chocolate. So this is just very heavy chocolate flavored. It's very thick. I don't really even taste the walnut, and that's sort of a shame for me because I like walnuts and I was interested in what the walnut flavor would be. Now, saying all that, it's not bad. Overall, I think it's good. It's just very heavy for me. So I'm going to give this a 5 out of 10.
I agree. It's a 5 out of 10. It's nice. I mean, I'd much prefer the milks that the drinks that I've already given 8s to that. I definitely could see me using it in making a cacao-based pudding. You know, mixing it.
Oh yeah, that would be good as a chocolate pudding.
As a chocolate pudding, or like in our upcoming cookbook, we're gonna do a chocolate pudding pie.
I'm gonna go 7 out of 10. The flavor reminds me of hot cocoa. That's what it tastes like to me.
Yeah.
And I like chocolate milk. And I mean, I don't taste any walnut flavor.
Yeah,
The thickness is similar to some of the thicknesses before, so it's not on the thin side. It's not as thick as the hemp, which I'm pretty sure was the thickest.
Yeah. So there is 7 more non-dairy beverages that you can try that can replace your milk. We'll check out our first video if you haven't already, and if you've already seen the first one, you're here for a second round. I hope you enjoyed our opinions here. But there you have our opinions. Go out and give them a try. But thank you for watching Omnis Eat Vegan. If you've liked this episode, give us a thumbs up. If you have any comments, write them down below. Or subscribe to our channel if you want to see more of our content as it becomes available. So from Omnis Eat Vegan, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye-bye.
Hey.
Fonz.
You gotta turn out.
Yeah.
It's called the cup stacker. Do do do. Shake it, shake, 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 shake it like a Polaroid pic.
It's a genie in a bottle.
I want that back.
Oh, no.
I love it, I don't care.
Okay.
It's really good.
Spider dog. Does
You better twist
whatever a spider dog.
Put a lid on it. Magic lid.
Oh, it's magic.
Ooh, it's completely gone.
Oh, it's magic.
Oh, it's magic.
You know?
You know?
Quinoa?
Quinoa?
Kuno.